Hello, welcome to Homorazzi. I'm back from my vacation and...
Thankfully covered in makeup. They have no idea what you look like right now.
No, I have a burn across the top of my forehead from...
A burn? You look like some sort of scar victim from some
Oh,
terrible...
be nice.
come
He looks
on.
fine.
Settle down.
It's
You're
not
just
good.
jealous that you don't have a tan.
Ever.
Yeah.
Jesus goddamn Christ. I was in Palm Springs. I got some color.
Palm Springs,
Yeah.
that's the name of that tanning place he goes to.
Anyway, how was your great trip?
It was great. It was there. We were there for a wedding, a destination wedding. Two of our gay friends got married, Matt and Mitch, and we got there on a Sunday. The wedding was on a Wednesday, and it was a beautiful ceremony. One of the guys' sister officiated the wedding.
Did you cry?
Oh, absolutely.
Did you?
We all did.
Oh.
Everybody would.
Yeah,
I
it
would've
was.
cried.
It was a
Of
very.
course
No,
you
you
would
probably
have.
would have.
Absolutely not.
No, but
Yeah.
it was fun. We were at a resort, all-inclusive resort. So we were drinking all day, eating all day. Oh yeah, nice. And then we did some activities. We went cliff jumping and we went zip lining and snorkeling, all that kind of stuff.
I saw
So-
pictures of you guys doing that, which I thought was really cool because when I go on those vacations, it's my fat ass in the pool, like Consuela's walking back and forth, handing me a margarita every time she comes back, and I'm reading a book. That's
You know, so
it.
it was a one-night thing. I much preferred staying, in the resort
Yeah.
and going to the smaller kind of club
Here's
things
the
there.
thing, I was invited, so don't worry about it, but I didn't go because there was no one to sleep with. Like, all our friends are in relationships, or they're like gross single people that I wouldn't touch. So there was no reason to go to this like crazy straight
Oh my
exclusive
god!
resort.
You know, there's other things that you can do besides having sex, right?
That doesn't make sense.
Well, what did you guys do while I was gone?
I don't even
You
know.
had Monroe, you had
oh,
Milk, you
that's
had
right.
RuPaul Drag Race.
We had Milk here, we had Ben here, we put Bianca on sale, and I'm just like, I'm so, my brain feels like scrambled eggs. It's unbelievable.
And me, I was just basically getting drunk and going all to Tommy's events. So I just got pretty smashed every night. I got to stay downtown and house sit and have this beautiful loft.
He house sitted at the couple who got married's place, and
Said no to their wedding, but said yes to staying at their place.
Well, someone needs to.
And he also left a rat on their
I
balcony.
didn't leave a rat.
They found a rat.
They
That was
found
their
a
first
rat.
husband duty when he
I
got
saw
home.
that.
was
I saw that.
Cleaning up.
It died strangled in their goddamn hose. I wasn't in charge of looking for rats. That's not what I do.
You were the rat.
Anyway.
Let's move on to gossip. First up, we're going to talk about someone that used to be in the tabloids lots and now is back, and that is Monica Lewinsky.
Okay, so she's now breaking her 10-year silence, and I just really don't care.
No?
I don't. I don't care about what she has to say. I kind of feel like we get it. You were in the tabloids, your story's done, and now I guess she wants to find inner peace or whatever.
She wants to find a hot
She
mill
wants to
is
find-
what she wants to find.
Oh,
It's
yeah,
that
for
Vanity
sure.
Fair article that basically paid her to crack her sons. That's all she was doing. She was just waiting for long enough for a reason to come out and someone to give her money, which is Hillary running for president.
And Beyonce putting her name in her song.
The
listen,
Beyonce thing is funny.
That is funny how she said it's not Monica Lewinsky, it should be Bill Clinton all
It's
over
true.
again, which is
I-
true, but I mean, who really cares? It's funnier when you make fun of Monica Lewinsky because she's a joke and a slut. My thing is, so she said that she wants to get rid of that dress and bury it, which is the dumbest idea. You know what you do with that dress? You sell it.
She
You
still has
sell
the
that
dress?
Of course she does.
Why is she going to talk about that she wants to get rid of it? Like,
Because she wants to make some dramatic thing. It's going to be like the viewing ceremony on
Don't
Eve.
bury
for 2
it.
million
Don't
people.
burn it. I'll buy it. I would buy Monica Lewinsky's.
Would
oh,
you?
gross.
Absolutely.
Size 42 blue
Do you know
dress.
it would fit me?
It-
But do you know how that's such a
sure it's worth-
iconic
yes.
moment in history?
For sure.
It was amazing.
Okay, well, let's move on to some other gossip, and that is the NBA has some stuff going on right now.
Okay, so we know that the ex-owner of the Clippers is a big old racist. But what I want to talk about is that donkey of a girlfriend.
Who I didn't realize her name was V.
Her
I
name
thought it
is
was like
V.
I just assumed it was like the letter.
Veronica or
Yeah.
something. No, her name is V. Stiviano. It's changed from like Maria Lopez or something really typical.
And when
Is
she
it-
gets arrested, it changes every 4
it
times
changes
as well.
every single time.
So is it V for visor?
No, well, we're getting there. So that's
Slow
so.
down.
So the big thing with her is she just had this last-minute interview on 2020. Did anybody watch it?
No, I read about
Okay, it was the weirdest thing I have ever watched in my life. She would be talking, and then she would stop, and she would look at. She's like she was getting fed her lines.
Okay.
Through an earpiece. It was so bizarre. And she was talking about how this man is not really a racist and how
She loves him.
loves him as a father figure. And then everyone's like, a grandfather figure. He's 60 years her senior.
He's her silly rabbit or
Silly,
something.
yeah,
like
it's
these
just
weird things.
really weird. But we need to talk about this visor. So she's been wearing this visor to hide herself from the paparazzi.
It's a look now, and she has different ones.
It looks
There's
like something
10 different things.
Daft
has-
Punk would wear.
She has one in
Probably.
every different color,
Yeah.
and it's so funny because they used to be $1, and now they're 30. So it's, I mean, I just
I wouldn't
hate
be
her.
surprised if she was sponsored by whoever makes these things.
Totally.
Just to bust them out.
It just, I feel like this whole story is weird. I mean, she is gross.
She's corrupt. Like, they obviously start with him. The racist stuff was bad.
Yeah.
He's the one with all the money. And now they're taking the time to look at this. She's been arrested like 5 times, lies about her height, her weight, her name, her ethnicity. Every
Yeah.
single time. She is cracked out. She's
that-
not even pretty. Like, God,
She looks like a donkey. She looks like a donkey.
Gross, which is why that visor is.
That's what's happening.
Yeah.
God, it's so much better not to host this show.
Just be bitches.
We're gonna move on to music when we come back.
It's who we are, we don't need no camouflage. It's the female that we're taking on. If you're with me, women, let me hear you say. Ladies all across the world, listen up, we're looking for recruits. If you're with me, let me see your hands. Get up and salute. Get your killer heels, sneakers, pumps, always off your boots. Representing all the women. Salute, salute.
So that was their single "Salute." Rich, if you go back to in the fall, I think we were
talked
talking about their
about it,
album.
yeah.
This was all of our favorite song.
I just love them. I really love them. I think they are on the verge of just breaking and being so huge.
That's what they want, to do the American market now, right?
They want
It's
to do the
British
American
and-
market.
They did the UK already.
They opened for Demi Lovato in February, and I swear I was listening to like the reincarnation of En Vogue. Like, they are so good and so talented. The only thing is, I wish they wouldn't dance, because Perry, the blonde one, is a little bit like,
Oh, they have to
One of
dance.
them's a little like,
yeah,
like Britney Spears. for the
But they're a
last
girl
20
group.
years.
They have to dance.
they have to dance. But I'm like, I love the song.
Yes.
I love the video. I love the album. I love all of them. Like, I
Video
love them.
for me is a little Battlefield Earth with like the dreads and the post-apocalyptic and like we're badass bitches, but
That's the point. You know what I mean?
it's
That's
just,
the point of the song.
I know we're gonna talk about other music today that I might have more interest in the videos. This one's just a little been there, done that, but I love them.
I remember I said that this song reminded me of Beyonce's Girls Who Run the World. And the video also reminds me of a dirtier version of Beyonce Girls. You know, it's all that kind of feel. I still love it, and I think they're great.
And it's very like you better work, bitch, with the whole like women are in charge and slaving
Yeah.
men and dark outfits and all very sexy. Although they're not crazy sexualized, which I appreciate because God, those girls have tits. They could have been gross with this
Yeah.
thing, but it was well done, and I do love this song.
Whenever they sing about like, oh, we're looking for the girls, I feel like they're talking to me.
Oh my God.
They're not talking to
Let's
dummy,
move
they're
on to
not.
the next video, which Adam may like, and that is the latest from Sia.
1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 3. Turn back till I lose God. I'm gonna swim from the chandelier, from the chandelier. I'm gonna live like tomorrow doesn't exist, like it doesn't exist.
So this is her latest video, Chandelier, and it features one of the girls from Dance Moms.
Maddie Ziegler from Dance Moms. Which,
Really?
So do you watch Dance Moms?
I've clicked in a few times.
I've watched enough that I know that girl.
I am obsessed with Dance Moms. They have literally had like 400 episodes. They bust these things out like crazy. There's like 30 episodes a season. These moms are crazy bitches. Abby, who's in charge, is a crazy
insane.
bitch. But this girl,
She's the only sane one, right?
well, no, I mean the girls are fine. All the dancers are normal.
She's
They're
less
10.
bratty than some of the other girls.
She's actually a huge brat.
Oh, is she?
She barely gets
Okay.
to speak. She's the most talented. That's what she
Yeah.
is. She's the star of the show.
Yeah.
She's, I mean, you can tell from this
Yeah.
video. But her dancing, holy.
Well, I was watching this. I was like, "Who is this girl?" I feel like she's dancing like an adult.
Yeah,
like
she's
it's
11.
bizarre. It's unreal. I mean, the video, while the dancing is incredible and this girl is so talented. Like, speaking of videos I felt like I've seen before, I have felt like I've seen, I mean, Pink kind of did this with her video, but I mean, that's just it. Like, these ideas just get regurgitated. But this girl is 11.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And she's incredibly talented.
And the choreography was out of control.
It was so, I didn't know that was her from Dance Moms, which reminds me, we should probably talk about Dance Moms on this show.
We'll get to it. I've always
to
wanted
that.
to. You guys don't watch enough. Next time. we'll throw it on.
Dance
Fine with
Moms.
that.
Next video is the latest from Sarah Bareilles. Take a look.
Would have strung together the very first words of a lifelong a love letter. Tell the world that we finally got it all right. I choose you. I will become yours and you will become mine. I choose.
So that was her latest single, I Choose You, and she did a video where she worked with 2 different couples and helped them with their proposal. One of them is a straight couple, one's a lesbian couple. Adam looks like he's gonna explode.
A straight couple with a gay guy. I am sorry, this guy is a mo. I am sure he's never gonna see this. Someone should send it to him. He's like, hey girl, at the beginning of this thing.
No.
He does not say hey girl, but he may as well. Purse is just full of it in his mouth. His little proposal is based on doing Post-it, like, I don't know, diorama beauty things for his wife. Wife to be, beard to be. Like, it was ridiculous. The lesbian couple had more masculinity in their relationship.
Well,
than this
that's.
guy did.
I'm not even gonna say.
Plus,
that.
I
It's gonna be in
guarantee
trouble.
you, and I would love to find out if these girls have been together longer than 2 weeks, or this is some like U-Haul relationship that was
my
like
God,
in there
you
for
are
14 days and they
ridiculous.
decided to get married. I guarantee you it's worked out that way. That said, it's a cute video.
I like her voice. I
Yes.
think she's like, again, she's like under the radar, but
Not trashy, not tabloid,
Exactly.
just a singer. So good for that.
Well, that's all we have for music. We're gonna move on to movies now, and first up we have the new trailer for Godzilla. Take a look.
In 1954, we awakened something.
Well, there's nuclear tests in the Pacific. Not tests.
They were trying to kill it.
You have no idea what's coming.
This trailer does look good. Like, Godzilla movies have been historically horrendous
yeah.
and like,
well, that's
kitsch.
that's the point of those movies. This movie was filmed in Vancouver.
Yes.
Which is amazing, and I can't believe we missed Bryan Cranston in town because I wanted to stalk him.
I'm excited about this. It was all filmed here. The graphics look amazing. Bryan Cranston is a little screechy in the trailer for me. Like, have a moment of calm. I can't believe that you're gonna
Well,
keep
but
it
it's
up
a
here.
giant dinosaur. My favorite part about this is that Elizabeth Olsen and oh god, I wish I knew his name, are married in this movie, but then in the Avengers, in the new Avengers, they're brother and sister. Weird. Anyway, fun fact.
So that doesn't matter.
No,
Anyway.
it doesn't
I think the trailer, they did a good job. They don't show much of the monster itself. I don't know, it looks, I'm definitely gonna watch it.
I'm gonna see this. I really like, I don't like horror movies, but I like monster movies. Like
Yeah.
I loved Cloverfield when that came
Oh,
out.
yeah,
that was very
So I
well done.
love monster movies like this, so I'm definitely gonna see it.
I'm excited for it.
Next up, we have X-Men: Days of Future Past. Take a look.
Find me, convince me of all of this. It's going to take the 2 of us.
And where do I find you?
A different path, a darker path. Logan, I was a very different man. Lead me. Guide me. Be patient with me.
Are you serious?
No.
Where is this coming from? So first of all, I'm the bigger fan of the two of us. I'll say it. But you don't like what the storyline of this one? You don't like the
Okay. First of all, the storyline is messed up. The like they didn't kill, but they got rid of Kitty Pryde, and she was like, she was one of the main characters of the story. But because Wolverine is popular in the movies, they made him the lead character.
Ellen Page is popular. Why couldn't they stick with her?
Because Bryan Singer is an idiot. And that's another reason why I don't want to go see this movie, just because of all that blah of
Gay boy
Bryan Singer.
sex?
No, I just don't like Bryan Singer.
Okay.
I don't like him. Also, I don't like Halle Berry as Storm. I hate
Why isn't
Halle Berry.
Famke Jensen in this one?
She died in the last one.
Yeah, but if they're going back in time, can't she just
Who
do
knows?
No, the back in time goes way back in time to when they're kids. The only
Yeah,
person
so
who
she's
stays
alive.
No, she's not alive. Is she?
No, yes, she's alive as the daughter, which is her face from Everything right now, who's huge and won the award.
Jennifer Lawrence.
Yes, so she plays the younger
No,
version.
that's
a different
Mystique.
character.
Oh, I'm totally lost. Yes, no, I forgot.
So Jennifer Lawrence plays Mystique, which is a young Rebecca Romaine.
There you go.
Yeah.
But no, Jean Grey is not in this. Is Cyclops in this? I don't even know. It just
The
Yes, I
younger
saw-
version
yeah.
is,
it just
yeah.
seems really.
Scarlet Witch is going to be in this, though, right?
Nope.
Oh! There was some girl with kind of like crazy hair, and I was so hoping it was her because I love Scarlet Witch.
They
so.
were going to put her in, but then he cut her out. And
He is a bitch.
He's
Screw
an
Arrest him,
hate
take
him.
him in. I don't care anymore.
All right, let's move on to another genre, and let's take a look at the trailer for Filth.
The games are always being played.
That's everything you need to know about the guys you're after.
I never thought I'd see the day when I left a knocking shop with more spunk than I came in with.
Down the road I go.
Nobody plays the games like me.
Down the road.
You just have to be the best. And I usually am.
I I've seen this movie, so I actually got a preview of this, and it's quite good. The trailer is hilarious and actually does a good job portraying what it's going to be like. It's dirty, there's some twists to it, and it's funny, and he's out of control.
It reminds me a lot of Trainspotting.
100%.
Yeah.
It's by the same kind of, I don't know, director,
They're all
producer, someone's the
Scottish.
same thing. So
Okay.
worth it.
Going on to another genre, let's take a look at the trailer for Wolf Creek 2.
In this world, there's people like me, and there's people like you. And it's up to my kind to wipe your kind out. You obviously don't know the first rule of the Outback. You never, ever stop.
I don't even know what this is
Well,
about.
I saw the
watched
first one.
this.
We watched the first one.
I watched this trailer and I was like, really? I want 2.5 minutes of my life back. This is
Calm
so
down.
So it's a guy with the semi truck who like chases a guy in a
This is
jeep. It's so
sort of the same thing as the first one, but now it's like an action movie.
So it's different. Yeah, the first one was this independent film that came out like 10 years ago in Australia that was loosely based on events of like
Yeah.
actual serial murders.
Very
in Australia.
scary.
It was really well done. It was like a twisting thing where there was this character that was main who like dies off and then they choose another main character. So there was some neat twist to it. This one just seems like they're trying to make some money and go for something.
Yeah.
Do you remember the movie Jeepers Creepers?
Absolutely. That
This
was
reminds
amazing.
me. This reminds me of Jeepers Creepers
I like
2.
Jeepers. Oh, okay, right. 2.
I love the
killed
first
it.
one. It was
The
great.
one
But this reminds me of 2.
Yeah.
Just like a stupid sequel.
Yeah.
Oh, this movie looks dumb. I cannot even believe we're talking about it.
It got a lot of hits on YouTube.
Oh my God, there he goes. Well, that's all we have for movies. When we come back, we're going to move on to TV.
4 black gang members made an enemy of Colombian cartel on Korean turf. Word gets out who did this, it blows back on us.
Don't you see? He's gonna take this family down. Our family looked after you when your father died. We never turned our back on you. And your job is to protect the family.
How long are you gonna walk the tightrope, huh?
We're gonna squeeze their soldiers harder than ever.
Now come on, J-Dub. Don't make me harpoon your fat ass.
Even your clothes got stretch marks.
Welcome back. We're moving on to TV now, and that was a clip from Gang Related, a new show that is coming out. Adam.
Oh God, point it to me. A new show I picked because it's coming out. It looks
Okay.
awful.
I'm not gonna watch this. This looks really stupid.
Yeah.
I feel like
this
it'll
looks
get
like
canceled.
this looks like a watered down version of every one of those CSI copy, bang bang gang
They're all
shows.
watered down, but they all make it forever. Like that Blue Patrol or Blue Blood thing has been going
Rookie
on for
Blue?
6 years. Yeah, and
That's
then there's,
actually a great show.
NCSI and every CIS, like they're all huge shows that people that's what they watch. They like gangbang shows, bang up in California where like
Gangbang, not gangbang shows.
Well, that's what I watch. Gotta get confused.
Yeah, I don't know.
None of the actors are big.
No, the
Strip
guy from
looks stupid.
Yeah, and the only cool thing is the girl who like gets the guy in the bathroom and he's like, bzzz, and she's like Carlos Cuesta, and like walks out with the big hair. That's the only good thing
The
about
big
it.
hair, that's all the time I like from this thing. I'm not watching this.
No.
All right, next up we have a trailer for a TV movie on HBO called The Normal Heart. Take a look.
Ned Weeks, I spoke to you after the Times article.
I've seen over 300 patients. Where's this big mouth I hear you've got?
Big mouth a symptom?
No, it's a cure. You are all going to infect each other.
Let her speak!
He doesn't leave much to look forward to.
You're accusing the government of a conspiracy to murder all gay men?
Yes. Mr. Mayor, we need your help! Mr. Mayor!
Let's move somewhere far away. Don't you dare stop for one single second what you're doing.
How are they gonna help us if they don't know who we are?
They won't help us, Ned, if they do.
When I was watching this, after the first few seconds, I'm like, oh god, this is gonna be like another. And then it like started to get really, really intense.
And all of a sudden, Julie Roberts is in it.
Yeah, and then I'm like, what is she doing in there?
That's a bomb.
It's got a great cast.
Very good cast.
It has a great plot, and it looks absolutely devastating.
I was gonna say most depressing movie I could watch this season.
Yeah.
So not gonna be on a date that I'm
No.
doing this beautiful story of AIDS in the 80s
Yeah.
and death and horrendous.
I think it's probably a good show for like the next generation to watch because I was actually looking at a lot of the comments on YouTube for this trailer and there's a lot of people who were saying like this is homophobic and how can they call it a gay disease and blah 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 blah. blah. I'm like, don't you guys know
that's
what
the next generation.
Yeah, so I think it's important for them to watch and realize that that is actually what was happening at that time.
Please, they're gonna be rerunning with Looking episode 4 when they do something in a bathhouse. No one's watching this who's 19, but they should.
They should. Yeah, I agree with you.
Okay, next up we have a trailer for a series that I'm excited about, and that's Gotham. Take a look.
It's my new partner, Jim Gordon.
You have a little danger in your eye. I wonder what you plan to do with that.
people before?
That was war. This is war. We're at war.
What's your name?
My name's Bruce Wayne.
I promise you, I will find the man who did this.
So this isn't coming out for a while.
No,
but
it's
there's a
just
lot of buzz.
dropped.
Yeah, this is coming out in the fall. Love the idea. Love the actor they picked to play
The OC?
He's
Ryan
from the OC. He's great. I have one major complaint about this, and it's the ages of everybody.
That they're all going to be kids, villains?
No. I'm not so much that they're kids, but that Bruce is 6, 7, whatever. Like his parents died.
He's 13, but...
But then like Catwoman and like is older. She's older, but they should actually be more or less the same age.
Like going to the same school?
Well, yeah, no, and he's way older than 13.
This is not a CW episode.
No, but do you know what I mean? Like that's the one thing that I'm kind of like, I don't get about
5-year
them.
age gap between Bruce
She's
and
not older than him.
That's not like a fact. It's
Also, they didn't
totally
mention
different
the
in different
Joker in
movies.
it either.
No, he's not going to be in it.
No.
No, it's just the Penguin, the Riddler, Poison Ivy, and Catwoman.
Which is great. I think with you, I love the concept.
I love it. I
It's
think
not
it's great.
crazy like superpowers and all this kind of stuff. It's just like understanding where this city starts.
Yeah, and you also have to understand that Batman isn't actually also crazy superpowers. It's all psychos and people, you know, I mean, there's Poison Ivy, right? But there's not really any superpowers. Everyone's just
Crazy?
a loon.
Yeah.
But this is going to be the story of Jim Gordon, and I'm into it. I think it's going to be a big hit. I think it's going to be what Marvel Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. wished it was.
Right.
It does look like this is the one that writing was put into, where the other one probably had like some effects and hot people taking their shirts off.
It reminds me a lot of Arrow, like the same kind. Don't roll your eyes. You need to watch that show. It's incredible.
Sitting on my computer.
It's really, really good. But it's like they're both really dark and gritty, and like I'm into it. I cannot wait for this to start.
It's gonna be so long from now. It's like 4
I
months away.
know, it's like in October.
There'll probably be more trailers.
Oh, there'll be 18 more
There's going to be more trailers.
Yeah.
We're probably going to get character trailers, but they did pick up a full season of it, so we're getting a full season.
Good to go.
Yep.
All right, well, that's all we have for TV. We're going to move on to some gay news now. And, well, it's Michael Alig from...
Michael
sorry.
Alig. So he was one of the original club kids, and he infamously went to jail 17 years ago for murdering his drug dealer, chopping up into a million pieces, feeding him Drano, tossing him into the Angel, and then bragging about it. So I really wanted to talk about this because I feel like a lot of people are really missing the point with this guy.
I feel you ranting on Facebook is helping people find the way.
This guy is not a good person. No. This man, I mean, everyone, sure, some of the things that he did, you know, were kind of revolutionary in the club scene. Like, they really got to express themselves, whatever they wanted to do. But at the end of the day, this guy is a psycho murderer. And anyone who is like, oh my God, I'm so happy you're out. You're so fierce. I can't wait to party with you. Like,
who are you seeing these people on like threads on his news post or like on your wall?
On my wall, people I know,
Delete
on his
these
Twitter.
people.
Like, there are people who actually consider this man to be like an icon, which to me blows my mind.
Yeah.
I mean, his best friend James St. James, who wrote the book A Disco Bloodbath and all that stuff, and everyone was like, well, we shouldn't really promote Michael Alig or any of his associates like James St. James. And I'm like, well, James St. James cleaned up his act. He's become a really great, advocate for gay rights and all this stuff and da-da-da. And he's not a psycho who killed anybody. So I just want people to really take a step back and just really think about this guy. This guy's a false idol, and he's not a good role model for
those of you who
anybody
don't
gay.
know, this was Party Monster was based on
This was
whole
Party
story,
Monster. The movie Party Monster was based on this, and when I see the people who are praising this guy, congratulations, Dad, you're so good.
You have the
I'm
weirdest
like,
friend list. I have to tell you that right now. I think that the only thing I give him a little bit of leeway is, what was he, 21 and whacked out on every drug in the world?
Yeah,
it doesn't excuse, doesn't pull it back, but he was a child who was out of control and no one was watching.
But the problem with him is I don't think he's shown any remorse or anything. I think he's just, shut his trap when he was in jail, and he got denied parole a couple times, and now he's out, and I think he's just gonna.
And
I
it's
don't know.
unfortunate in today's society, with social media and all that stuff, he's coming out now into the world and he's gonna be super famous because of what he did.
And imagine, but now take it on the flip side. Imagine being him and he went to jail before cell phones, the internet, before Twitter, before any of that. So now imagine that culture shock. I mean, I don't know. It leaves a really bad taste in my mouth. I do not like that this. Like I'm not into it.
Yeah.
Well, first
don't
thing he
worship
does,
false idols.
He's out. He goes to dinner with like 8 party kids, and finally he's got his.
And that's
curfew,
fine. Like
he's
if you
showing out.
if you wanna have like a reunion with these kids,
Do it at a
with
house.
these
Don't go
these
out
kids.
at a restaurant in front of people.
I feel like this is a really bad scene, and this guy, you should just not just stay away because I have a feeling he is going to kill someone again.
I would be interested to see how, or what Angel's family feels about all of this right now.
Ugh.
Well, no one's happy about this.
Yeah.
So, pass. Push it off. We'll
Not
wait
into
until
it.
something terrible happens.
Well, unfortunately, that's our last topic. And that's how we're gonna finish the show on.
Shake it up.
But thank you guys for tuning in. We hope to see you guys next time. Thank you.
Bye.
Oh, I missed that last week.
Because the last time he was here, you guys were fighting, and I couldn't do it because I was scared.
Fighting. Patrick was wrong, and I was telling him.
Oh.
Yeah.
We did watch it though. Finally.
That was great.
You were just.
I know. I literally.
Us talking and camera on you.
It was my best 5 minutes of the show ever. I was in it. It was.